Greetings, brothers and sisters. When you search for anything on the internet, one of the first results you will get will be Wikipedia. As most people won't bother doing a thorough investigation of the subject matter at the time, they will just accept whatever Wikipedia has to say. This has become a problem when the information on Wikipedia contradicts the truth, history, and accommodates criminals and sexual predators. Conspiracy theory, as explained on Wikipedia. A conspiracy theory is an explanation of an event or situation that involves an unwarranted conspiracy, generally one involving an illegal or harmful act carried out by a government or other powerful actors. Conspiracy theories often produce hypotheses that contradict the prevailing understanding of history or simple facts. The term is a derogatory one. Conspiracy theory, as explained on dictionary.com. 1. A theory that explains an event as being the result of a plot by a covert group or organization, a belief that a particular unexpected event was caused by such a group. 2. The idea that many important political events or economic and social trends are the products of secret plots that are largely unknown to the general public. Conspiracy theory, as explained by Encyclopedia Britannica. Conspiracy theory, an attempt to explain harmful or tragic events as the result of actions of a small, powerful group. Such explanations reject the accepted narrative surrounding those events. Indeed, the official versions may be seen as further proof of the conspiracy. It is interesting when we review Wikipedia's explanation, it appears they have formed an opinion. Opinions should not be used in any dictionary or encyclopedia, as opinions are not facts. Quoting the Oxford Dictionary, opinion, your feelings or thoughts about something or someone rather than fact. Condescension should not be used in any dictionary or encyclopedia, as they are as well not facts. Quote, condescension, an attitude of patronizing superiority, disdain. In the first paragraph of Wikipedia, both opinion and condescension can be found. Quote, conspiracy theories often produce hypotheses that contradict the prevailing understanding of history or simple facts. The term is a derogatory one. The definition given also does not match with trusted sources that have been defining and explaining things for a very long time. Encyclopedia Britannica, founded 1768. Oxford Dictionary, founded 1992. Dictionary.com, founded 1995. Wikipedia, founded 2001. To say that Wikipedia is correct in its definition would suggest that all other reliable sources are incorrect. Quote, we'll know our disinformation program is complete when everything the American public believes is false. That was said by William Casey, Ronald Reagan's first CIA director, from Casey's first staff meeting in 1981. Quote, the American people don't believe anything until they see it on television. That was said by Richard Nixon, US President. With knowing our history, we can see the future. Wikipedia is just another disinformation tool. Now, let's look at the facts about Jesus from Wikipedia. Quote, Jesus was also referred to as Jesus of Nazareth and Jesus Christ, was a Jewish preacher and religious leader. Jesus is, not was. Any Christian knows that Jesus is not dead, he is alive. Jesus was not a Jew, and he was not a child of Gomer, where all the Jews come from. Jesus is from the tribe of Judah, a Judean, and not a Jew. Quote, most Christians believe him to be the incarnation of God the Son. God the Son is not mentioned in the Bible, and I have never heard or met anyone that believes this false doctrine. Quote, Jesus debated fellow Jews on how to best follow God. Since he wasn't a Jew, he didn't debate them. Actually, he called the Jews hypocrites and liars. Quote, his birth is celebrated annually on December 25th. Jesus' birthday was never mentioned in the Bible, and no amount of math trickery will ever determine that date. The Bible tells us not to celebrate Christmas, actually, and Nimrod was born on December 25th. If you're interested in more information on that, you can look up Jeremiah 10 in the King James Version of the Bible. And for more information on Nimrod, just know that Nimrod is another name for Baal or Baal. That is enough on Jesus, though I assure you there is much, much more if you have the time to dig. Now, let's look at Pizzagate. Quoting Wikipedia, quote, "Pizzagate is a debunked conspiracy theory. It isn't, as there were no official investigations, and when anyone tries to talk about it, they are silenced. Quote, the conspiracy theory has been widely discredited and debunked. It has been judged to be false after detailed investigation by the fact-finding website Snopes.com and the New York Times." The New York Times, owned by Arthur Ochs Schulzberger Jr., which I'm probably not pronouncing correctly, son of Arthur Ochs Punch Schulzberger Sr., the Ashkenazi Jew, or Ashkenazi Jew. Ashkenazi Jews read and follow the Talmud, a book that states that Jesus is burning in hell in excrement, and that it is okay to kill and steal from the Goyim, which is us, and that it is okay to rape 3-year-old girls and 8-year-old boys. Jesus told us that they were hypocrites and liars. There is also no indication to what makes them, the New York Times, a reliable source. Snopes.com, owned by David P. Mickelson, Snopes has a history of hiring porn stars as fact-checkers. I'm not saying that porn stars can't check facts, but it seems rather suspicious. Kim La Capria and Vice Vixen Dom, who are involved with pedophilia fact-checking. Snopes also has a history of using its money to hire prostitutes. For me, I see that when there is something that seems like a worthwhile conspiracy to investigate, Snopes is the first to say, "Nothing to see here." They get the top Google searches just like Wikipedia, and until they can be substantiated as more than a top Google search brothel, I will ignore them as they come across as a disinformation top Google search brothel. Additionally, they claim that Sandy Hook was not a false flag. See links below in the description. There is more than enough info on Sandy Hook to write a novel that I have no interest to write. For a quick intro into Sandy Hook, just do a quick Google search for Sandy Hook Boy Dies Again and see how many times he has died in very remote locations, and then after that, research crisis actors. The best investigative research involves not using Wikipedia or Snopes. Avoiding mainstream media is a must, like CNN and the New York Times. There is a lot of information out there, but your first results will always be a part of the scripted narrative. Thank you all for watching. This is Frank Barrows signing off. If you like any of my content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.